Wow, Dardon, it's really weird to be back here in the same setup we were spent years receiving classes, but oh well, let's get started. Welcome to What If, the podcast where we dive into alternative realities and explore the endless possibilities of what could have been. I'm your host, Carlos Chuy, and today we are asking some intriguing what if questions about a world where the COVID 19 pandemic never happened. So,
All right.
Dardon, let's get started with the big one.
Okay. Nice to meet you, by the way.
What would have happened if the pandemic never existed?
Oh, yeah, that's a really big question. I think, for starting, it's very hard to imagine, but I think without the pandemic, the world would likely be like continues on his pre 2020 category. Global economies might have seen steady, if not rapid, growth with business and industries continuing to evolve in the ways they were before. But will we have missed out of some of the technological and social shifts we're experiencing? Maybe, I think possibly. The pandemic acted as a catalyst for change in so many areas, pushing us rethink our priorities and how we live our daily lives.
Okay, that's a really nice answer. So, now, what about jobs and businesses?
I think without the pandemic, many business wouldn't have felt the sudden we need to adapt or close. This is meaning because the pandemic closed all of the streets and everything. Uh, Companies used to broke because there was no business, there was no people like buying their stuff and anything. This also means that we may not have seen the rise of remote work to the extent that we did. Business might not have invested heavily in digital infrastructure, like in subsectors like tech and e-commerce might not have grown as rapidly, while traditional industries could have continued to dominate. This is a very close topic. I think without the pandemic, many business wouldn't have faced to sudden need to adapt or close. This is because of the pandemics used to not have people in the streets. Like there was actually no business and not like people to attend. This did broke out of the business because like there was not any people that wanted to buy all the stuff. However, this also means that we may not have been seen of the rise of the remote work to the extent what we did. Business might not have invested as heavily in digital infrastructure. Some sectors like tech and e-commerce might not have been grown as rapidly, while traditional industries could have continued to dominate.
Wow, you're throwing some facts. So, and what about students? What would have happened if we never had virtual classes? Because I mean, we were so many years receiving virtual classes. So, what do you think about that if we never had those classes?
Yeah, education systems worldwide were forced to adapt almost overnight. Shifting to online learning, if the pandemic had never happened, traditional in person education would likely have continued on challenges. But we also might have missed out of the innovation in educational technology and new methods of teaching that we came about because of necessity. Students today might not have been the same level of digital literacy over the experience of learning independent through online platforms.
Wow, that's true. I mean, I'm a student, and I was also a student where the pandemic was on the top of the mountain. So finally, let's consider the digital transformation we've all done through. I mean, what would have happened if we didn't learn how to use virtual tools, like the old ones or the too young ones? People who is not very familiar to these tools.
All right, that is a very interesting topic. In first place, I don't know, but we might didn't have that artificial intelligence we have today, like ChatGPT, other intelligence videos and stuff, because we were so used to search information about the internet, and it was like very hard stuff to like find what do you want and that type of stuff. So yeah, artificial intelligence are like something like I don't know how to explain it, but if we used to have that on virtual classes, like it will be like more easy to do that type of stuff.
Okay, nice. So while the pandemic brought about immense challenges, it also sparked significant changes and adaptation in our world. It's fascinating to think about how different life might have been if none of this had ever happened. So that's all for today's episode of What If. Thank you for joining me on this journey through alternate realities. Stay curious and remember to ask, what if? Now, let me show you a world without pandemic.
369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the henny and the coke. 321 girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man gone. Now can I get a coke with my rum? 369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the henny and the coke. 321 girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man gone. Now can I get a coke with my rum? Three, six, nine girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the henny and the coke. 321 girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man gone. Now can I get a coke with my rum? Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID. Some boys wanna hate, but you can't even contemplate. We don't want the best things.
¿Y esos valores?
Sin paja. Anda. ¿Cómo? Vaya.
Get the man gone. Now can I get a coke with my rum? Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID.
Ese juego es de a huevo.
Uno germe, no te vas.
Ah, ese juego es bueno. 2 germes, no te vas. 3 germes, no te vas.
4 germes no te vas, 5 germes no te vas.